Today I'm going to make my predictions for the Food City 500 at the Bristol Motor Speedway. But before I go any further, I want to add that I am doing a Pick 5 contest for this race. All you got to do is go down to the comment section down below, type in who you think is going to finish in the top 5, and if you get 5 for 5 right, you get an autographed hero card. Here's some right here, Daniel Hemrick, Cody Coughlin, there's so many more. He's going to go 5 for 5. But if you go 4 for 5, you get an unsigned hero card with choice, and then we'll just keep going from there. But remember though, if you try and do this, you got to subscribe to my channel. But let's get started with the race picks.
Ryan Priest, and you're watching William Blackwell on YouTube.
The last 5 spring Bristol races have been pretty much dominated by the Joe Gibbs organization. In 2019, you saw the 18 of Kyle Busch get the job done. He edged out his brother in a great finish. Kurt Busch was coming, but Kyle still held on to the lead and managed to get his, if I'm not mistaken, his 8th career win at the Bristol Motor Speedway. A big win for him. But in 2018, you saw the 18 of Kyle Busch get the job done. This race was on a Monday because the Sunday, the day before, it was raining, so they had to push it to a day later. But this race came down to a really short run, and it was 20-something laps. You saw the 17 Ricky Stenhouse Jr. up there, and he was great on the short runs. He got up there to Kyle Larson, who was the leader, but faded away, used up his equipment, I guess you can say. And that's when Kyle Busch got into the picture, and he passed Kyle Larson with a couple laps ago and just ran away with it and got his 7th win at Bristol. Good for him, though. But in 2017, you got the 48 of Jimmy Johnson getting the job done. He's just edging out Clint Bowyer in this race. It was a devastating race for me. I'm a Clint Bowyer fan, if you don't know, obviously. But Clint Bowyer, I thought was going to get the job done that day. He was closing in on him, but as soon as it got to 10 laps to go, Johnson just kept on adding to his lead. 1 second, 1.1, 1.2. Clint Bowyer used up his stuff early in that run, and that's what helped Jimmy Johnson the victory, I guess you can say. And 2016, you saw the 19 of Carl Edwards get the job done. It was a great race. Carl Edwards pretty much dominated that race. But in 2015, you saw the 20 of Matt Kenseth get the job done. Matt Kenseth, this race was actually pushed back into night, and Kyle Busch was up front, so was Kevin Harvick, Jeff Gordon. But Matt Kenseth, though, in a late finish. It was a late race for a Sunday night on a school night. It's just crazy. But Matt Kenseth won it in overtime. But that was your last 5 spring Bristol winners, and it's 80% wins of Joe Gibbs Racing. So Joe Gibbs Racing might be the favorites heading into this weekend, but we'll see. My top 5 for this weekend's race at the Bristol Motor Speedway is pretty much straightforward, based on facts and previous finishes. But finishing first place, I got the 1 of Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch is going to get his 7th win at Bristol. He has 6 already, but I think he gets 7 this weekend. And he's going to lock himself into the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs, which this will be a big relief because now he doesn't have to worry about winning and getting his way in. Because now with Matt Kenseth coming back and some other drivers starting to get better, it's going to be more important to get a win right now instead of having to point your way in. So it's going to be a big relief. But second place, though, I got the 18 of Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch won this race a year ago. But you know what? I think his brother's going to edge him out. This is a flip-flop from last year's top 2. Kurt finished 2nd last year, Kyle 1st. But this year's going to be Kyle 2nd, Kurt 1st. You get the point. But Kyle has a total of 8 wins at Bristol. But he's still going to be a force to reckon with this Sunday. But in third place, I got the 9 of Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott has been on a roll lately. At Darlington, on the Wednesday Darlington race, he had a chance to win it until he got wrecked going for the lead. It wasn't intentional by any means, but he took it that way, and he saw a little post-race stir-up between Alan Gustafson and Kyle Busch. Alan Gustafson is Chase Elliott's crew chief. He did not like what Kyle Busch did to Chase Elliott. My bad. But you get the point, though. There's a little history between them. But moving on, the Sunday's race at the Coke 600, Chase Elliott was a little fired up, I guess you can say. He felt like he got cheated out on that Wednesday's race. He got wrecked out. He thought it was dirty. So he's getting ants in his pants. He's feeling like he's going to have to do something. And he does. Late in the race, he is leading by a big margin over Brad Keselowski. And then just wait. With about 2 to go, his teammate, William Byron, spun out, had a flat right rear blowout, I guess you could say, and brought the caution and bunched the field back up. But here's the thing, though. He had a big lead on Brad Keselowski. That means all the lap cars in between are going to be behind Elliott when he goes to pit road. So he's not going to know as soon as he gets, by the time he gets to inside the pit line, commitment line, I guess you could say, Brad Keselowski would probably be staying out and he can't do nothing about it. So that's what Brad Keselowski did. He stayed out and won that race. Chase Elliott was furious about that decision, but he still managed to get his third place finish. But with Jimmy Johnson's post-race issues, he finished second because Johnson overall finished last. But in fourth place, I got the 11 of Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin has a total of 2 wins here at the Bristol Motor Speedway, with his last one being last fall when he passed Matt DiBenedetto in the 95 in the closing laps. This was supposed to be a big race for the 95 team. Matt DiBenedetto got the lead, and he was scooting away too until lap traffic became an issue. The 6 of Ryan Newman was a big issue. If none of that would have happened, Matt DiBenedetto would have locked himself into the 2019 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. Ouch. But he gets the point, though. Denny Hamlin got a second win at Bristol. Good for him. But in fifth place, I got the 12 of Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney has 3 top 10s here at the Bristol Motor Speedway, and an average finish of 18.56, which is 19 if you round it up. But not too bad, if you ask me, for a driver that's just been racing here just for about 4 or 5 years. So I think Ryan Blaney brings it home in fifth place. But you got to add, Ryan Blaney started off this 2020 season hot. Finished second in Daytona. Just got edged out at the start and finish line by Denny Hamlin. And then went to Las Vegas, showing some speed. And went to Phoenix, got wrecked out in the Auto Club. He was dominant. But he gets the point, though. Ryan Blaney's bringing home fifth. That's going to be a big-time boost for him, I guess you could say. He's been struggling lately. The Colt 600, he wasn't relevant. And in the Darlington races, he wasn't even that relevant. And it just been bad for him the last 3 races, but I think he turns it around. But you get the point. That's my top 5. But my dark horse for this weekend's race at the Bristol Motor Speedway is going to be the 47 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. This is Ricky's best track, without a doubt, I guess you can say. I know he's won at Daytona and Talladega. Those are 2 plate tracks. This is a non-plate track, and that's what I consider a best track. He about won this race in 2014, 15, and 17 and 18. It was just crazy. But this is one of his best tracks. I think he's going to do good. Does he get a win? I don't know. I highly doubt it, but he's still going to have a good run. He's been having bad luck this year. He started on the pole in the Daytona 500 and didn't do much after that. Got third at Las Vegas, but still hasn't been doing too many big things. But the weather for this Sunday's race is going to be pretty good, if you ask me. According to AccuWeather, it's going to be at 3 o'clock on Sunday, 70 degrees, sunny, and partly cloudy. That is awesome. If you think about the last couple races, weather has been a big issue, but entering this weekend, you do not have to worry about that. With now the Xfinity Series race from pushed back from Saturday to Monday, the Saturday was the only day in Bristol Speedway was the only chance of rain, but now with Bristol, the Xfinity race at Bristol being pushed to Monday, you don't have to worry about that. So it's something to look forward to, I guess you can say. But everybody, please like and subscribe if you already haven't, and peace.